Hey you guys, today I'm gonna do 11 Hip Hop Hollywood Season 2 Episode 11. Um, I'm just gonna talk about some things that happened. I don't know if I'm gonna go by step. I'm just gonna talk about the characters, and that's what they are in this show. So Monice and Fizz, they starts the show off with going school shopping for Cam and stuff like that. And he asks her to be in his video. And I'm like, really? Okay, you didn't have no other girls, but okay, you want your baby mama to do something. You gonna give her a job. Hey, she cool with it, so whatever. So anyway, she's feeling all these feelings are coming back for her because now that they spending time together and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm like, girl, did you forget you went to jail? Did you forget all the drama you and been through and he and been through? Okay, whatever. To my own now he's being the man that I knew he could be. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, he been the man because he's been taking care of that little boy. He's been taking care of his responsibilities. I'm just saying. And I like Monique, but I was just like, for real? He's been a man. He's doing what you supposed to be doing. Like, ain't nothing changed about Fizz. Nothing. Um So anyway, she ended up going to meet up with Tierra. And they're talking about Tierra's dumbass revenge plot she wanna have against Nikki and Hazel and Princess for them inviting Princess into the fashion show. Now, I ain't with this revenge shit. I'm like, girl, y'all too old for this back and forth petty stuff. But I do get why she's upset. Because I felt like they could have easily called her Nikki, whatever. Anybody could have easily called her and let her know what was up. So her being mad at the situation, I wasn't mad at. But the revenge shit, I'm like, girl, y'all too old for that. So then they were talking about what's going on with Monice, and Monice is talking about how she's gonna be in Fizz's thing and how she got these feelings for him and all this kind of stuff. And I'm sitting there like, first of all, when she met up with Fizz let her know that he's dating Nikki, and she didn't have a problem with that or whatever. Okay, cool. Um, so now she's talking with Tiara or whatever, and Tiara's like, brings up Rich, and they not really seeing eye to eye. But I'm sitting there like, you disrespectful, Moniece. I don't give a fuck. You're disrespectful. And then she said, what do I do? And Tiara dumbass advice is to tell her to go and talk to Fizz before she talked to Rich. And I'm like, that's the dumbest shit ever. Like, you having these feelings for your baby daddy. You break that shit off with Rich. You doing this on TV, so you gonna keep him on the sidelines if shit don't work out with your baby daddy. Like, that is dumb. This is why it's dumb. I felt like that was stupid. Like, if you already know you got these feelings for your baby daddy, you already know shit ain't gonna work out with Rich. So I don't get that shit. Um, but so she ended up going to this video shoot for this. Is it called Good Lotion? I don't know. It looked like a redid bottle of Johnson & Johnson lotion to me. I don't know. I thought the song was stupid. I thought the video little shit was stupid of her just standing there and him going around her and her holding a bottle of lotion. I'm like, is this a fucking commercial? It looked as stupid to me. It did. And it sounded dumb as hell. It sounded whack. I'm like, who buying this? I hope maybe some teenagers, but people with good common sense or like real good music. That shit ain't going number one on nobody iTunes list. I'm just saying. Um, and that's no shade. I just feel like, boy, you could have came. You was in one of the biggest groups ever. Like, you should have came way harder than this. Well, maybe you need to go talk to Chris Stokes. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. but that wasn't it. But they end up talking afterwards, and she ended up confessing her love to him and all this kind of stuff. And he basically tell her it ain't happening, that he like, that they friends, but he doesn't want to go backwards. He doesn't want to, do that. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I told you I don't know why she didn't see he's the grown one in the situation, because why would you want to put your son through that again? Just because you and came around in a couple of weeks and went school shopping, like, girl, all of that other shit that y'all have been going through did not just wipe off the face of the earth. Why would you want to get back and be a family and make this facade of a family for Cameron, knowing how easy you can pop off or how easy he can pop off? No, if y'all have got to a place to be friends, keep it as such. I didn't get. I don't know. I don't know. And you in a relationship, and you're disrespectful to not only your relationship, but you was disrespectful to his relationship when he tell you he's dating somebody. So you was like, "Fuck Nikki." I was like, "That's kind of fucked up." I really thought that was fucked up on Monique's part. Um. So, like I said, he said hell to the no, not gonna happen. She leaves. Nikki ended up coming, and Nikki was like, hey, I just came to support. He was like, I didn't think you were coming. And, yada, yada, yada. She was like, I seen Monice, and he was like, oh, I got something to tell you. And I'm sitting there like, really? Really, sis? Now, I always say I like him as a dad, but he is such a fucking bitch boy. What grown ass man start this bullshit and throw your baby mama under the bus at the same damn time? Like, I felt like he was so out of line and needed to be smacked for the shit he had just told Nikki baby, that he told her that Monice confessed her love for him. And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, but isn't she's in a relationship and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, you starting problems. You know who your baby mama is? So if it gets out, your baby mama is gonna flip, and we see that next episode. Monice is gonna flip, and I said, bitch, every right so, cause bitch should have kept her mouth closed. But whatever. Um, your man should have kept his mouth closed too. Fitz. I don't know why I keep calling this man Fitz. Fizz was wrong as hell. He just showed he was straight back to a bitch boy category for me. Um, but yeah, that was that with them. I think that was it. Who cared? She did say she'd step back if he wanted to work things out with Monice, and he said no. So that was cool. And I applaud her on her saying she would step back if that's what he wanted to do. Um, Brandy and her family, let's talk about them. She sat down with her family, her mom, her grandmother, and her sister. Come to find out, her sister Amber has MS, so she was being there for her, being real supportive. I like it out when she said, "You got MS, I got MS." She was like, "Mama, you got MS?" The mom said, "Yeah." She said, "Grandmere, you got MS?" Her grandmere said, I don't want that." I was rolling. I said, but I feel her. Like, bitch, I'm old. I already got some L's and illness. But I felt Brandy on that. She was just being real supportive of her sister. You don't want to see your sister go through that kind of pain and stuff like that, because hell, me seeing what's his name, the guy from Michael J. Fox, when I seen him going through that, I just feel sorry for him. So to see a young black woman have to suffer through that, and I'm glad that they brought this awareness to the forefront of a young black woman having MS. Like, this can affect your family, and you know what I'm saying? Because I never heard of a young black person, and I'm not saying they're not out there, but I've never seen a young black girl suffering from it. So I liked how they brought that to the forefront. And I like how her family was there and being supportive of her. She talked to Max about it on the beach. They walked on the beach. She said sorry about the whole ring situation. Yada, yada, yada. I didn't care about that situation. But I did think that was cool about bringing awareness about her sister's situation. Ray J and Princess irritated the hell out of me. He goes to her apartment and she wasn't feeling it. She was like, no, who the hell invite you over here? Like, why are you here? He like, I want to be back with you. She like, no, I'm trying to focus on my this fashion show and stuff like that. And when she told him, he was being, being real cool about how he wanted to get back with her. But when she told him that she didn't want him at the fashion show, he kind of snapped real quick and was like, wow, you gonna have another nigga there? I'm like, really? And then when she said no, it's back to, oh, I'm sorry, Ray J. I'm so sorry. I really want to be with you. And I'm like, really? And she was telling him how she went back home to Texas and stuff like that. And she has really deep as daddy issues. And she thought Ray J was going to be able to fix her daddy issues, but he can't fix her daddy issues. And she needs time for herself. He was pissed off, but he took it as that. So I was like, okay, cool. He ended up going back to her house after the fashion show, which I'm gonna talk about, and still, congratulated her with some flowers and still trying to get back with her, and she's still saying no. And I'm like, girl, why did you go back to him? Because y'all know they back together now. So I'm like, why? You were sticking to your guns. You were being strong. Why? Maybe you didn't resolve your daddy issues, because I don't understand why would she go back to him. Now, her actions at this fashion show and shit was uncalled for, but bitch, I don't want you to go back and be with Ray J. Like, I wanted her to be strong and not go back to him. Um, Mous and Amber, they meet up in the park and they're talking about him coming out and stuff like that to his family. People in the family, most of the people in his family is mad at him. He had a fist fight with one of his nephews, stuff like that. And she was saying how she had to tell her daughter. She said she did what was best for her and her daughter was for her to tell her daughter before her daughter found out through anybody. He felt some kind of way, but he understood. She says she's gonna be there for him. They're gonna be cool. But I really can't even get invested in that conversation after we and heard rumors that they're cousins, and I keep looking at them, and I'm like, y'all do look alike. I don't know, but I'm just praying that they ain't cousins, cause that's nasty. But okay, yeah, I do feel like it was right for her to tell her daughter, especially her daughter is not a little girl. The fashion show. The fashion show come up and Hazel asked at the beginning, everybody getting ready. Hey, was that me? Or was that Patrice sitting in that chair at the fashion show? I don't know. Y'all let me know if I was saying things. Okay. So the fashion show, everybody getting ready. Hazel gets a text from Tiara talking about she's gonna come and interrupt the fashion show. And I'm sitting there like, okay, bitch, I have security waiting. What's the problem? But this bitch gets so spooked and leave. And I'm like, you put all this in motion. What you leaving for? You started all of this. What are you leaving for? But yeah, that bitch got up and got ghost real quick. Milan goes after her like, you leaving? And she was like, yeah, I don't have time for this. I'm like, really? I was just like, oh, she's a punk bitch. For real. As much as I tried to give you credit and be cool with Hazel, the more and more she just showed me, you a punk bitch. Because you started this. You took over this shit. You know these girls don't know nothing about a fashion show. And you left them high and dry just up there to deal with we probably didn't see a lot that probably was fucked up with this fashion show, because it was fucked up from what we saw. But people probably didn't know which way to go. They probably didn't know what to do, because she was the brains of this operation and she just left. I was like, oh, see, I have a problem with that hoe. Like, I would have a problem with her. She would have to see me, talk to me. We gonna have one-on-one. I'm just saying. So she leaving the fashion show start. And Princess goes first. Everybody's stuff looked okay. I can't knock nobody's stuff. Everybody's stuff looked okay. Um, and then here come Tierra. Monique's gonna open the side door for Tierra and her girls to come up in there. And they come in there with the blazers. The blazers didn't look bad to me. I would have rocked, especially the white one that Tierra had on. I would have rocked it. So they came down the runway. Even the hostess person was like, "Okay, this wasn't part of the little plan, but hey, somebody came in here." I mean, if she did it, she was like, "Bitch, I'm here." Like what? Nikki was mad, but Nikki was very, very professional with it. Um, then at the end, Tiara got the mic and was thanking, everybody, and she was saying how all of the designers' clothes was cute and stuff like that, and it was no shade to her, the rest of the designers and stuff like that. And then here come this little bird, um, princess, just grabbing the mic and just start popping off, very unprofessional. You talk about this, you don't want this girl to bring her Walmart stuff to your couture stuff, but you brought this Walmart ass attitude. Knowing it's a room full of people, designers probably looking at y'all stuff. You never know who was in that damn room. And you start popping off on her, cussing at her, all kind of stuff. And I'm like, for real? For real, princess? How couture are you? Because that was so unprofessional. Even Milan had to grab the mic. Oh, did y'all see Mouse was there at the fashion show to support his boo boo? Um, did y'all see that damn? My bad, I got sidetracked. Did y'all see Milan interview with old girl with her name Ortiz? I don't know, not Angie. Was the girl that was on there last season? The one that on Power 106. He did an interview with her talking about him and homeboy. I don't know if y'all seen it, but y'all might want to go see it. I don't know who to believe, and I don't even care no more. Um, but anyway, after they interrupted and all that kind of stuff and was going back and forth, he grabbed the mic and was just like, "I don't think Tiara meant it like that. I think she was being sincere." And she was like, "No, she wasn't." She's still popping off. I mean, even walking out, the bitch is still popping off. And I'm like, you are so unprofessional. You are so fucking unprofessional. So then they end up having a meeting the next day or after that or whatever. And it was Nikki and Nikki Moniz, Tiara, Princess, and Milan. And Tiara, even in this meeting, and Nikki was expressing how she felt, disrespected and how it was out of line for Tiara to do what she did and all that kind of stuff. Tiara did apologize. She kept apologizing because Nikki kept going on and on and on. Like she didn't hear her apologize first time. But she kept on apologizing, saying how wrong she was or whatever. About the situation, but hell, like she said, it was her fashion show just as well as it was Nikki's. It wasn't fucking Princess. It wasn't Milan's. It was her fashion show, and y'all wasn't gonna just kick her out like that. She wasn't gonna just take that shit lying down. I can't be mad at that. Um, but like I said, bitch, you gotta take up your ownership for you doing that surgery like that, and you not, preparing them for that, and knowing she didn't have no brains to pull that off. I'm just saying. Um, but anyway, yeah, they talking about it or whatever. Princess still up in her stupid ass feelings like a little ass girl, cause that's what she was acting like at that damn table. Cause Tiara even apologized to Milan, everything. And then Monique jumps in and was like, "How would you feel if I invited your nemesis to your fitting or something like that?" And the little bird princess kept just started barking at Monique. Kept on barking at Monique. So Monique was trying to sit there and be cool, calm, and collective. Sorry, my son right here. But cool, calm, and collective. And the bitch kept on saying, "Did you throw a drink in my face? Did you throw a drink in my face?" And next thing you know, Princess threw a drink at Monique. Monique drank a drink at Princess. Monique was like, "You don't want it." I was like, "I want security to let them go. I think this will be a good fight. I don't know who won it, but I do think this will be a good ass fight. So please let them go." That's all I wanted. I just wanted them to let them go. Um. Anyway, That's all I got. That's all that was really happening. If I missed something, y'all can leave it down in the comment section. We can talk about it there for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 2, Episode 11. Yeah. Make sure you guys check out all the Nonstop November video YouTubers that's doing Nonstop November. Make sure y'all check out New Orleans Leo as last Nonstop November video for today. I got my life. I swear I did. I got my life. But yeah, check out Ashley Miller. Check out my cousin Mike B. Make sure you guys checking out Color Me Pink. Keisha Irvin. She do all tea, all shade, and she talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, Loving Hip Hop, Black Ink Crew Chicago, and Empire. And her videos is everything. And let her know the Ghetto View sent y'all to her channel. But make sure you check out her channel, Color Me Pink. Pink is spelled Pynk. I'm telling y'all will get y'all life on her videos. I love her channel. Um, anyway, follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. I'm about to go watch Black Ink Crew Chicago, and I'll be back. All right, peace out.